Hello everyone and welcome to the McGonagall Boxing Podcast. Let's get straight down to it. So the big news is Mike Tyson is back, isn't he? He says he's looking to fight exhibition fights to raise some money for obviously the COVID casualties and the amazing nursing and doctoring staff, and I think such a great cause. It's great to see, but let's not get carried away. He's 53 years old and he hasn't touched a bag or a pad. He's, in his own words, for 10 years. Yes, he looked good on the pads a few days ago. The whole social media is going wild about it. I was as well. But Eubank Jr looks amazing on the pads. There's a massive difference when you've got an 18-stone guy leaning on you, jabbing you, punching you back. That's when you get found out, especially when you have to corner the ring. You're not just static. You when you have to move and hit a moving target, completely different ball game. Let's not get carried away. People are saying he's going to come back and win the world title. Absolute nonsense. He hasn't got a chance against the likes of Fury, and I'm the biggest Mike Tyson fan there is. Prime Fury right now beats an old Tyson every day of the week. And Tyson knows this. I think he's got a puncher's chance against Deontay Wilder, but that's about it. If Wilder stays out of range, which he may not do, but if he does, then he's just going to wear Tyson out and probably set him up for the big right hand and hit and hurt. If Lennox Lewis can knock Tyson out, an old Tyson out, late 30s, Wilder's going to knock out 50-something Tyson out. Yes, Tyson's in a better way, better physical shape probably now than he was in his late 30s. Certainly in a better mental capacity. He's more focused, he's got the love back. It seems for boxing, but it's different. You can't turn back time, unfortunately. Prime Tyson destroys Wilder, but not a 53-year-old version. And the same with Joshua. Joshua, I think, will box smart. He wouldn't engage early on against Tyson. No one would. I mean, let's face it, even at 53, Tyson's dangerous for 2 rounds. But after that, he's going to gas out. And that's when the age becomes a problem. He's going to start tiring. He's going to start losing his power. And he'll start losing his punch resistance. So he's not going to beat any of the top 5 heavyweights in the world. And ultimately, there's no need for him to fight any of them. So I don't want to see that. He wouldn't go well for him, and it's a great Hollywood story. I know you could beat Foreman's, the oldest heavyweight champion of all time record. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Be the youngest and the oldest. I get the whole Hollywood story vibe, but we have to be realistic. You have to look out for a 53-year-old man who's worked so hard in his life after boxing to get himself back physically and mentally into a fantastic way. Let's not ruin it. I don't want to see him physically hurt, and I don't want to see him mentally hurt either. He's got a lot of pride. He's one of the greats of all time. For me, young Tyson was one of the best heavyweights I've ever seen, and I'm a boxing historian who looks through all the old tapes, and so I don't want to see his reputation, be hurt anymore. Them last 2 fights against McBride and Danny Williams in his late 30s were painful to watch. I don't want to see any more of that. But I think an exhibition is great against, a mid to late 40s or even in the 50s fighter, even if it's a C-lister who never quite, got to championship level, or who had a very short reign. If he's fighting someone, I don't know, let's just think of names, shall we? Who's the guy that knocked out Klitschko? Corey, that would be a good one. Corey Sanders, that would be a good fight, wouldn't it? That kind of fighter would be great to see. And got no qualms with that at all. Even if he went to spar with a few rounds with Vitaly Klitschko. 4 rounds, that would be competitive. Obviously, Vitaly would probably win. He's more active. He's a lot younger, but he's not going to hurt Tyson. I don't want to see Tyson fighting 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds. Something I don't want him to see happen. So, a lot to be proud of for Tyson, the way he's turned his life around, the way he's going to get this exhibition up and running and earn some money for such a good cause, a charity, the COVID-19 causes, which is brilliant. And it's great to see him in a good place again. And he's still a draw. And it shows you the pulling power of Mike Tyson. 20 years after his real last major fights, and 15 years after he actually officially retired, he's he's still a massive draw. Social media's going mad for him just through punching a few punching pads, so the draw's there. he's always going to be big name. He's always going to be a legend. All praise to him for raising money, but let's not get carried away. If he fights any of the modern heavyweights in the top 10, he's going to lose and he's going to get hurt. So we don't want to see that. We want to see him fighting a C-list fighter in their late 40s, a fun 4-round exhibition, raise some money in Vegas. He's not going to travel the world. I can't see him fighting Sonny Boy Williamson, the former All Black. He's not going to travel to New Zealand or Australia. However much money they're offering, £1 million is peanuts to Tyson, the amount of money he can generate, especially in Vegas. So that's not going to happen. I can't see him fighting his good friend Shannon Briggs, fellow Brownsville fighter. Either. It's certainly not in a bare knuckle fight, so that's nonsense. You're hearing all these kind of rumours. I believe he's going to have a nice 4-round charity fight against probably an unknown even, or someone, like I say, in their late 40s, who's washed up as well. They're going to have fun. Tyson's probably going to take it gentle and easily. He might still knock the guy out, even taking it easily, but he's not going to be the ferocious Tyson he once was. And why he shouldn't be. He's 53 years old. Let him enjoy it. Let him raise some money. Let him have some fun. Let him keep in shape. That's what it's about. Keep him positive in these times. And good luck to him. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I don't want to see him come back and fight competitively. Alright guys, I'm out now. Check me on my podcast, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Facebook, Instagram, and I'll see you guys real soon. Alright guys, I'm out. Bye.